When I say it's completely hands off, I mean, it really was completely hands off. That was his superpower, was in team building and team management. And it was one of the greatest decisions that I've ever made inside of my business. My name is Joel Erway. Primarily, we run the webinar agency, which is a service company and consulting company. We also have a training program called High Ticket Courses, which teaches people how to launch their very own high ticket course for at least $3,000 and scale it with a simple client acquisition and customer acquisition system. We have intentionally stayed the size that we are. I shouldn't say intentionally, but we have stayed the size we are because we have tried to grow our team remotely, virtually in the past. And I thought that I could grow without one, but there are very clear limitations once you get to a certain size that you just can't do all on your own. When DrDone came around, he wasn't just trying to sell me. In fact, he didn't even pitch me. We had this open discussion when he was a member of my program, and I remember telling him, "Hey, you've got something here." And so we kept that conversation open, and his offer was very unique. It was the 100% hands-off aspect from hiring, training, and growing the team and managing the team. That is what got me interested. And I knew that if I wanted to get to the next level, I needed to try something different. And there are other similar services where they do, kind of done for you hiring and managing the team and training the team. And they just always seem to be overpromise and underdeliver. Like my goal right now is to grow the brand presence and grow the visibility of my personal brand. And I wouldn't have been able to do that on my own, at least not with the amount of content that we're able to produce and churn out on a daily, consistent basis. I told Darren, because he had asked me, "Joel, what do you want to be offloaded?" And I didn't really have stuff that was bogging me down. I wanted to create new opportunities. I wanted to create new projects. And I didn't want to come up with an idea, then have to go find and hire a team and train them and yada, 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 because that idea was going to die. For me, the real value is being able to have those ideas, then share them with the team and say, "This is something I want us to do, and I want us to test it as fast as possible." So having that team on board gives us the ability to test those ideas and to launch them and to execute them. Now with Darren's services, he's got a connection to the Filipino culture, and yes, there's time zone differences, but Darren assured me that that wouldn't be an issue, and it hasn't been an issue so far. But from a low risk standpoint, it allowed me to give a much longer runway to my team. And Darren took a lot of that weight off of my shoulders because he was that go-between. He manages the team, he does daily huddles, and he really handles all the communication. The team that we have in place right now, they're very loyal. They're excited to work. They're excited to show up. And that was stuff that I didn't have experience instilling in my team in the past. And that's what Darren did. And Darren expressed that to me on the front end of that was his superpower, was in team building and team management. And I needed to put somebody in place who really was excited to make that happen. It was one of the greatest decisions that I've ever made inside of my business, because when I say it's completely hands off, I mean, it really was completely hands off, and it was a very, very positive experience. I'd be stuck. I'd be stuck doing the exact same stuff because I hit my limit. I hit my capacity without their team.